क्रिस्टोफर नोलन की नेक्स्ट फिल्म ओपनहाइमर कल रिलीज होने वाली है। एवरीवन हैज बीन ईगरली वेटिंग फॉर इट। एडवांस बुकिंग्स फॉर द फिल्म स्टार्टेड 3 वीक्स बैक। इतनी बुकिंग्स आ गई दैट नाउ देयर इज आल्सो अ 3 AM शो इन सम थिएटर्स। और मुंबई में तो 2500 रुपए में टिकट मिल रही है भाई। अब तक आप सब शायद थ्रू ट्रेलर्स एंड ऑल ये तो जान ही गए होंगे कि ओपनहाइमर भाई साहब थे कौन। ही वाज द फादर ऑफ द एटॉमिक बॉम्ब। A lot of you might also have seen the video where Oppenheimer quotes Bhagavad Gita after testing the atom bomb.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
But do you know about his relation to India, his keen interest in Hindu philosophy, his immense knowledge of Sanskrit, and the real meaning behind him quoting Gita? J. Robert Oppenheimer एक American theoretical physicist थे, who in his 30s taught at the Berkeley College. This is where he started learning Sanskrit from a professor friend. संस्कृत उनकी 8वीं लैंग्वेज थी और भगवत गीता भी उन्होंने संस्कृत में ही पढ़ी थी. He described Gita as the most beautiful philosophical song existing in any language. Oppenheimer शाम में अपनी personal enjoyment के लिए गीता पढ़ा करते थे. Sometimes he would even read it out to his friends to entertain them, and even gifted them copies. During the early 1940s, जब World War II चल रहा था, he was chosen to serve as the director of the top secret Manhattan Project at Los Alamos Laboratory in New Mexico. The aim of this project was to harness nuclear energy. काफी experiments के बाद 1945 में दुनिया का पहला atomic bomb test किया गया in the New Mexico desert. Looking at the mushroom cloud from the blast, Oppenheimer immediately realized the gravity of what he had just done. 1965 के एक documentary में Oppenheimer opens up about his immediate feelings after the successful test.
We knew the world would not be the same. Few people laughed, few people cried, most people were silent. I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita.
मैं मृत्यु हूं, संसार का नाश करने वाला। By the way, contrary to popular perception, Oppenheimer यहाँ अपने आप को विष्णु या कृष्ण से कंपेयर नहीं कर रहे थे, बल्कि he was likening himself to अर्जुन। गीता में संस्कृत में लिखे हुए टोटल 700 वर्स हैं, जिसमें अर्जुन और कृष्ण, जो कि महाभारत में अर्जुन के सारथी थे, उन दोनों के बीच बात चल रही है। अर्जुन इज टॉर्न बिकॉज उसे वॉर में अपने रिलेटिव्स और दोस्तों को मारना पड़ रहा है बिकॉज दे आर इन दी ऑपोजिंग आर्मी। और कृष्ण अर्जुन को ज्ञान दे रहे हैं दैट ही इज फर्स्ट अ वॉरियर एंड ये उसका धर्म है। दिस इज व्हेन कृष्ण रिवील्स हिज रियल सेल्फ एंड सेज दीज फेमस लाइंस कोटेड बाय ओपनहाइमर। हिंदुइज्म में टाइम का कॉन्सेप्ट नॉन लीनियर है। भगवान सिर्फ दुनिया को बनाने वाले ही नहीं है, बट दुनिया को खत्म करने वाले भी वही हैं। द सोल इज नीदर बॉर्न नॉर डज इट डाई, इट इज नॉट डिस्ट्रॉयड व्हेन द बॉडी इज डिस्ट्रॉयड। और यहाँ इस वर्स में कृष्ण अर्जुन को यही बता रहे हैं, और यहाँ दुनिया खत्म होने को डेथ से इक्वेट किया गया है। जैसे अर्जुन ने अपने दोस्तों और रिश्तेदारों पर तीर चलाए थे, Oppenheimer believed his duty as a scientist during World War II was to deliver a bomb, but Oppenheimer seemingly was never able to achieve this peace. जिस साल पहला एटम बॉम्ब टेस्ट किया गया, उसी साल अमेरिका dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, killing hundreds of thousands and causing immediate Japanese surrender. इससे वॉर तो खत्म हो गया, but the destruction caused by something that he had helped create confirmed Oppenheimer's fears. Like he said, the world would never be same again. दुनिया भर की countries have been in the nuclear arms race ever since. In the larger scheme of things, the bomb represented the path of the battle against the forces of evil, जिससे दुनिया में उस समय fascism खत्म हुआ। But जहां एक तरफ अर्जुन ने माना कि a soul could not be created or destroyed, that it lives on, that there is only one consciousness and that the whole of creation is nothing but a wonderful play. Oppenheimer couldn't believe that the soul is eternal. He could not believe that the people killed in Hiroshima and Nagasaki would not suffer, and he could not believe that such form of destruction could be an illusion. The ethical complexities of creating a bomb with such destructive power continued to impact Oppenheimer for years to come. He never became a Hindu in the devotional sense. His interest in Hinduism was more about a way of making sense of his actions. Oppenheimer found it a useful philosophy to structure his life around. बाद में Oppenheimer ने न्यूक्लियर आर्मामेंट को क्रिटिसाइज किया। He hoped that the weapons would never be used again. He also headed the Atomic Energy Commission's General Advisory Committee of top nuclear scientists, where he tried to regulate atomic energy. इसी चक्कर में Feb 1950 में he got in touch with us. Oppenheimer ने इंडियन एम्बेसी के थ्रू उस समय के पीएम नेहरू से कांटेक्ट किया। In his message, he wrote to Nehru that work of a most horrible and deadly nature is being done on the atom bomb. अमेरिका का प्लान था जहां से भी मिले ज्यादा से ज्यादा थोरियम इकट्ठा करने का, to make many more bombs. Oppenheimer requested Nehru not to be swayed by any pressure to not provide America with thorium, and Nehru agreed. 1954 में the American government was paranoid about communist infiltration in America. Oppenheimer was openly against war now. साथ ही he was associated with people in the Communist Party. इसकी वजह से his security clearance was revoked. There was a witch hunt going on for him. This brought his career to a humiliating end. After Oppenheimer's downfall, Nehru invited him to India, even extending the possibility of immigration, but that didn't happen. He died at the age of 62 in 1967 after forever changing the world. The 1945 test that changed the course of history will be featured prominently in the film Oppenheimer, which is releasing tomorrow. I feel it's going to be epic. What do you think? Tell me in the comments below and follow India Times for more such informative content.